Donald Trump. If you don't know who Donald Trump is by any chance, he's a little known, used to be a little known content creator on Twitter. He used to tweet a lot, but he also used to be the president of the United States until the most votes in history were cast against him in the 2020 election. Now, he sent a birthday message to Ashli Babbitt demanding justice for her over her death while she stormed the Capitol on January 6th. Now, this was investigated. It was found that the cop who shot her while she was storming the Capitol in order to get to the congresspeople who were certifying the vote of the election, which was delayed due to her storming the Capitol, it was found that there was no wrongdoings by the law enforcement officer in question. Anyway, Donald Trump has decided to send Ashli. By the way, isn't it strange that out of all the cases of police brutality, this is the one that Donald Trump cares about? It's not the rest of them. This is the one where he's sending birthday messages. I didn't hear about a birthday message for George Floyd. I didn't hear about any of that. It's just Ashli Babbitt. I don't know, man. This is a little strange to me. But he sent a birthday message for Ashli Babbitt. Let's read some of the story. So, former President Donald Trump praised a woman who was shot and killed during the January 6th riot at the Capitol as a truly incredible person in a video message played at the memorial event on what would have been the 36-year-old birthday. Okay, so, I gotta keep my thoughts to myself. Trump issued a message of support for Ashli Babbitt on an Air Force veteran, an advocate of the QAnon conspiracy theory. This is something that should be made very clear. She was a wacko. While calling for the Department of Justice to reopen an investigation into a shooting by the Capitol Police officer Michael Byrd. The clip of Trump addressing the small crowd at the Texas Love Ashli Babbitt event on Sunday was posted on Twitter by News to Share Ford Fisher, who live streamed the entire ceremony. Now, we're not going to watch the entire ceremony, but we are going to watch Donald Trump's video that he sent to the event.
It is my great honor to address each of you gathered today to cherish the memory of Ashli Babbitt, a truly incredible person. To Ashli's family and friends, please know that her memory will live on in our hearts for all time. Ashli served our country in the United States Air Force for 14 years, where she was a security forces airman and eventually went on to achieve the rank of senior airman. She defended our nation overseas, including in Iraq, to fight in the war on terror. On that horrible day of January 6th, Ashli arrived at the United States Capitol innocent. She was shot and tragically killed.
She was not innocent. She was literally committing a crime and storming the Capitol and trying to get to the people who were trying to certify the vote. She was participating in an insurrection and was given multiple warnings.
Today would have been her birthday. Happy birthday, Ashli. Happy birthday. We're looking at you and you're looking down on your family and on us. My heart and the hearts of millions of Americans across the country are with everyone who knew and loved her. I especially want to express my great sympathy to...
Do you really think that if there was somebody who was trying to storm the White House to kill Donald Trump on the same day, and that person was shot after being given multiple warnings, it was a complete whack job? That would be seeing a similar video from this man? Just a genuine question.
Ashli's loving husband, Aaron, and her wonderful mother, Mickey. I spoke to both of them. These are great people. Together we grieve her terrible loss. There was no reason Ashli should have lost her life that day. We must all demand justice for Ashli and her family. So on this solemn occasion, as we celebrate her life, we renew our call for a fair and nonpartisan investigation into the death of Ashli Babbitt. I offer my unwavering support.
By the way, I have no problem with this, because There's nothing I have seen from the footage that at all suggests to me that it was not 100% justified. So I have literally zero reservations about there being an investigation into it. You know what it will end up being anyway? If there's a bipartisan investigation and it is found that the cop was completely in the right, you know what the response is going to be? Rigged. Democrats rigged it. Whatever. We know how it's going to be. But personally, just like the Arizona audit, want to waste our time? I'm fine with it.
To Ashli's family and call.
Also, could you believe, I could not imagine, like, somebody who pumped let's say I am the husband of somebody who just died, and then the person who pumped their head full of conspiracy theories and told them to come to the Capitol where they were shot, then sends me a birthday message for my now dead spouse. Dude, I'd be furious.
Occurred.
Oh man, thanks for gifting 2 tier 1 subs. I appreciate it.
Call on the Department of Justice to reopen its investigation into her death on January 6th. Like all Americans, you deserve a fair process, you deserve answers, and you deserve justice. Thank you for being here. God bless you. God bless Ashli's incredible memory.
Okay, can I just be clear? When we say she was a wonderful person, I mean, I bet she, like, cooked, like, a good cake, right? I'm sure she was very sweet on certain occasions. But when it comes to her, like, political beliefs and why she did what she did, I don't know exactly what I would refer to her as. I mean, let's be clear. If you're storming the Capitol and trying to overthrow a democratic election, I don't know if I would call that the actions of a wonderful person. Like the people who were shot during the beer hall push. Like, you can say things about them, sad that they're dead, but I'm not going to pretend they were a wonderful person, okay? And somebody brought this up on Twitter, but do you guys think this is like the Horst, like this guy? I don't know if you guys know who this man is, but this guy was like, I believe it's pronounced Horst Wessel. And this guy was killed, murdered actually. So it's actually different circumstances. But he was killed, and he became a martyr of the far right in Germany, particularly, of course, the Nazis, right? And if I'm completely honest, this person's death was even less justified than Ashli Babbitt's, because this was actually a murder, not a, you are trying to actively overthrow the government, bam. We gave you a warning. I wonder if the right-wingers will deride you for justifying the death of a veteran? You know, Timothy McVeigh was a veteran. And he did one of the largest terror attacks in American history. Wish the cop shot him before he did that terror attack. A lot more people would be alive. So yeah, no. Just because you once were a veteran does not mean like now you can overthrow the government without repercussions. Isn't she more a victim of disinformation? I'd rather see the blood on the hand of the people pushing the narrative. Okay. I mean, you could say this about any member of any... For example, is it really the ISIS member's fault, or is it the ISIS leader's fault? The average ISIS fighter. I mean, when we think about it, they were just people indoctrinated, and when we think of their socio-economic situation, yes, I understand the factor that creates these people, but you need to hold people to a certain set of responsibility. And if you are actively storming the Capitol trying to overthrow a democratic election, like, that's a line. That's a line we have to draw in the sand to keep society together. We can't just all throw our hands up and be like, okay, overthrow democracy, I guess. Nazi soldiers were a product of misinformation too. Yes! But that doesn't mean you don't shoot Nazi soldiers. Or if I was in the German government and the Nazis were trying to overthrow the government and we gave them warnings, like, what are you going to tell me to do, honestly, in that situation? It's sad that Ashli Babbitt died. But I'm not going to just let people make her into a martyr when she walked into her own death and was given warnings. And that's what people are trying to do. I wouldn't be talking about this if people were not actively trying to make her a martyr. And that's what's happening. I saw it in person on September 18th. People talking about Ashli Babbitt as if she was a martyr type figure who died fighting for freedom on January 6th. She's getting birthday messages from the former president of the United States, the same person who pumped her head with the disinformation that got her killed in the first place. We're seeing these rallies. Hell, her birthday was one of those events. So it's sad that she died, but no, I don't want to see her become a martyr figure. This honestly disgusts me. Lefties will say disgusting shit like this about Trump supporters, but get on the high horse when Trump supporters say shit about George Floyd. Does anybody think there is any comparison whatsoever between somebody actively storming the Capitol to try to overthrow a Democratic election and given multiple warnings with a gun aimed at them before being shot, as they are the person to jump one of the last barriers between them and the Congress people that they were trying to get to, when there was chanting of hang Mike Pence and very clear directives to get to these people, and a traffic stop where somebody restrained someone with their knee in the back of their neck for, what was it, over 9 minutes? Is there any comparison whatsoever? Well, I can tell you one major difference. Chauvin was found guilty. So, and personally, I'm fine with an investigation, a wider investigation into the Ashli Babbitt case. I'm also fine with a wider investigation into everything that happened on January 6th. And if Trump is calling for an investigation into what happened to Ashli Babbitt on January 6th, why is he trying to fight the courts and fight the select committee on releasing documentation on what him and his compatriots were doing on January 6th? If he is all about transparency when it comes to the events of January 6th, when it comes to the death of Ashli Babbitt, why is he fighting the select committee when it comes to the release of those documents? He is trying to pretend that those documents are protected by executive privilege. This is a story that hasn't actually been posted on my YouTube yet, and I haven't actually covered it that much on the channel, but I did make a tweet about it. Trump is right now trying to prevent these documents from getting to the select committee by just claiming executive privilege. Why would he be doing that on this specific day, January 6th of all days? Trying to claim executive privilege to stop those documents from getting out. And then he's calling for investigations while he's actively trying to stop the select committee's investigation into the events of January 6th. It doesn't matter. Justice about Ashli Babbitt or just about anything doesn't matter to Trump or his cronies. What matters is creating a narrative, creating a martyr who died for the cause. That motivates people. That's inspiring. To me, it's just sickening. George Floyd and Ashli Babbitt, incomparable. We could just compare the footage. I can't show the footage on stream, obviously. But if you really want to pretend that these things are similar, just watch the Ashli Babbitt footage, listen closely, then watch the George Floyd footage and tell me if they're comparable, the situation around those. I don't remember Derek Chauvin warning, if you don't stop, I'm going to strangle you to death, or I'm going to kill you. I don't remember that. I don't remember that warning being given to George Floyd at any point. Anyway, that's enough on Ashli Babbitt. Is this her old 2018 video?
I'm driving right now, but I'm like really heated all of a sudden. I'm like sitting here thinking, I'm like going to the office. Okay, Maxine Waters talking about I am so sick of these politicians in the I can't take it anymore. They're all worried about what Trump is doing. How about we worry about what the hell you're doing? What have you done? Maxine Waters, what have you done? You're talking about, oh, this thing on the border is a political ploy that Trump's done. Where are you? You're not even here. You're talking all this crap up north in your district. Why don't you worry about your own district and the going on there? You are a complete... I'm telling you right now, I'm putting all you on notice. Every single one of you politicians in California, Gavin Newsom, Jerry Brown, Maxine Waters, Duncan Hunter, what the are you doing? Duncan Hunter, where are you? I'm not in your district anymore, but I grew up in Lakeside, man. You're letting all that El Monte stuff happen, all this stuff at the border. Where is everybody? Huh?
Can I just say, if the cop wasn't going to get her, her road safety eventually was going to get her anyway. Because doing this on the road, looking towards the guy, that is not road safety, okay? That is terrible. You're going to crash if you keep doing that. You got to watch the road.
Where is Kamala? Where is Kamala? Talking about ISIS like KKK. We got this migrant caravan. You know what? We have thousands of people on the other side of the border. You people can't get to work. Our economy.
Wait, was she complaining that somebody compared ISIS to the Klan? I mean, they're both terror groups.
People on the other side of the border. You people can't get to work. Our economy is going to take an absolute tank because you guys refuse to choose America over your stupid political party. I am so tired of it. You try to make it with these wide-angle lenses, and you try to make it that your echo chambers have these large followings.
Wait, wide? Okay, I understand why she's angry at wide lenses. It's because she only knows how to record vertically.
40 people showing up, and you want to do a headline with CNN talking about, oh, we got massive protests for Trump shutting the borders. No, we do not. No, we do not. What we do have is a massive amount of off people like I am because you guys will not sit down and do your jobs. California is suffering. Our homeless problem is out of control. Our drugs are out of control. When you have to have a budget to clean up human fecal matter off the roads, that is a problem, okay? This is absolutely insane. The meth problem, the fentanyl problem, the heroin problem, the illegal this is crazy, okay? Like, well, everybody wants immigration, but we need to do it the right and correct way. This is getting out of control, and you guys are lying. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? And why are you so worried about what everybody else is doing? I want to talk about what you're doing. Like I said, you can consider yourself put on notice. Me and the American people. I am so tired of this. I am woke, man. This is absolutely unbelievable. Get your together.
She's not woke anymore. She's very much asleep. But anyway, that's enough on Ashli Babbitt.